Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Marlena, and in today's video we are going to concentrate on 3 of my cupboards in my kitchen. The first one is this spice cupboard, and as you can see, it is just really no longer functional. I'm quite short and everything is piled up and I can no longer see what's in there. I don't know what kind of spices I have, I don't know what duplicates I have, and so I just need to empty it out and rearrange everything so I can see it. The next cabinet we are going to rearrange today and clean out is the medicine cabinet. So again, as you can see, not functional. Everything's kind of just piled in there at this point. I do have these little shelves up here and I have it in my spice cabinet as well, but I'm not utilizing them properly, as you can see. So everything is going to come out and we are going to put that back together. And then the last cupboard is this kid cupboard right here. It has a lot of my kids' plates and bowls, a lot of cutting boards, and a lot of baking supplies. They've come in and grabbed things and put things back so many times, as well as I have, and so again, it's just not functional. I usually have a little avalanche when I open this trying to get their plates out. So I'm gonna empty it all out and get it all organized. Today I'm going to just clear out this little space and start pulling everything out of this spice cabinet. I'm just gonna literally just take everything out and start going through everything, see what kinds of duplicates I have, what things need to be thrown away, things that are expired. And then I'll take things off this top shelf too and have to put some of the bigger items up there. But that is kind of just what's going to happen. So here are all the items that came out of this cupboard. They were all just jam-packed in there. And I'm just going to show you these little shelves. These are called the spicy shelves. I got them on Amazon when we moved in. And they're this nice U shape, so you can kind of put all your spices in there so you can see them. And it's 2-tiered. So I'm going to use it here, and I use it in my medicine cabinet as well. And now I'm just going to kind of go through some things, take some of these items out that didn't even belong in the spice cabinet in the first place. And then I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to start putting things away by container size and shape. And then also based on what it is. So I'll have a bunch of my spices together, and then all my cinnamon and nutmeg and pumpkin spice and clove and things like that all together. And then I'll have all my seasoning mixes, so my steak seasoning and hamburger seasoning and all those little seasoning mixes that I have. I'll kind of put all of those together. And this is always just kind of like Tetris. I kind of play around, I see what fits, I see what works, and just kind of go from there.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never
I am moving on up to the top or upper shelf here, and I'm just going to be putting a lot of these larger bottles that just won't fit down there on the lower shelf, as well as just some other items that I use for cooking, seasoning, like bouillon cubes, things like that up here as well. As well as some oil sprays, this is avocado oil, and like some baking spray as well.
Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather, but I get high, I get low at the same time.
Alright, so I'm moving on over here to the medicine cabinet, and I'm just going to do the same thing, empty this entire thing out so I can kind of see exactly what I'm working with, what medicines are expired. I end up having so many like just empty bottles that get put back up here, so go through all those empty bottles, get rid of everything, and just make this, you know, cabinet more functional and organized.
Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Alright, so I just want to show you guys a few things. My grocery store has a clearance section. Look at this, $1.99. This is like organic kids cough syrup, Theraflu, for $1.50. And I'm not just showing you this because I'm super happy with my finds, which I am, but you know, maybe check out and see if your grocery store has a clearance section. Like the clearance section in my grocery store, it is not advertised. You just kind of have to know this is like the clearance shelf, which a lot of people do know, but a lot of people don't know. Like my husband had no idea there was a clearance shelf at the grocery store. You can just get so much of this stuff. I double checked, none of it was expired or anything like that. When I asked the ladies who were putting it out, specifically because they were putting out a bunch of this medicine, I was like, why are you guys, you know, putting this out? They were just rearranging shelves and had to get rid of product to make room for additional products. So it was not expired. It is still perfect. She was saying, you know, this stuff is $1.50 over here, and if you just like walk over 2 shelves or 2 aisles down, it's the same product but for like, you know, $7.99. This is such a long story. Anyways, make sure, see if your grocery store has a clearance section. That's my moral of the story. Okay, so I did just grab a few little small white baskets that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to be putting some of these smaller items. I put some Band-Aids and stuff in the other one. I have some oils and other little items I'm going to be putting in here, along with our thermometers, and then they just slide in the middle right there, and it works out really well, have everything nice and contained. And then I'm just going to just work around putting things up here on the little shelves so I can see them properly, and that's just what I'll work on doing here. Okay, so this kid cupboard slash baking cupboard is just a mess. Things have just been getting piled in. I'm just, again, everything's coming out. I'm going to rehome some of the things that actually don't belong down here. And then I'm just going to reorganize and make it so much better. That way I don't have an avalanche every single time I open up this cupboard.
You're my best friend. Did didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
Okay, so I am all done. Going to give you guys just the final look of these 3 cupboards. The spice cupboard, I can now see everything. Being as short as I am, I don't have to get my step stool any longer, and I can see exactly what spices and everything is nice and neat. Next here is the medicine cabinet. Again, I can see all the medicines, you know, all these like big things up here in the front. That's fine because those are some of the items that we're using right away. But this cabinet is now functional, and I can actually, you know, see what's behind here, know that everything in here is not, you know, there's no expired medicine or anything like that. That little band-aid thing's just gonna sit there. But, yeah, so much better than when I started. Up here at the top is all of my medicine that has not been opened yet, so I know now, you know, up here is all brand new stuff. Okay, and then we have the kid cabinet slash baking cabinet, and I am so happy with the way this turned out. I can actually see what everything is. I can grab their plates, they can grab their plates and bowls, and things are not spilling out. It is wonderful. It might not be 100% perfect, but it is so much better than what, you know, it was when we started out. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!